I wanted to create a special video for all of you that are ready to really leave behind the difficult challenges of the past year and are ready to sweep the way clear to step into the new energy coming in this year and the opening for expansion in your life into something more, that it can be different, that it doesn't have to be just a repeat of what's gone before. And so I thought I would introduce you to Yoga Nidra. And some of you may be familiar with this and some of you may not. Yoga Nidra is a form of observational meditation. It has a little bit more of an active quality to it. It's deeply restorative, it's deeply relaxing, it's very soothing for the nervous system, and it helps you get in touch with your core focus, your core intentions, and to be able to germinate these in such a way where it has a very powerful influence on the subconscious. And once we're able to set the sides of the subconscious, then we automatically have a lot more freedom in our ability to manifest what we're wishing to call into our lives. And this is done through really engaging the senses. It's a little different than other forms of meditation you may be familiar with. And this doesn't require you to sit in a lotus position or to ohm it out or to have to sit, with your back straight and, be like a dutiful child sitting in the corner staring at the wall until you're allowed the freedom to go about your business. Okay, this is not like, I know a lot of people view entering meditative states in this way. They view it as something undesirable because it feels not relaxing when it's supposed to be about really dropping in, right? Well, that's the beautiful thing about Yoga Nidra is Yoga Nidra allows you to really make yourself as comfortable and as cozy as possible. So first things first, I encourage you, if you would like to be led through this session, to go and make yourself a little nest. If you have to pause this video, then pause this video and get yourself set up first. So you don't want to be laying on a cold, hard floor or even just on your yoga mat. I really encourage you to, bring out a cozy throw, something soft and sweet and cuddly, okay? Get some pillows down and just make yourself a little nest. You can even go into your bed if you like, that's fine. You can use this as a practice initially to sort of seed your dreams and to help you drift off into sleep in a very conscious way, holding a specific intention, something that you want to invite some space to come in during dream time to provide you with some kind of insight, some kind of illumination, or even just to help root a vision or muse a vision, all right? Or even to get in better touch with your guides if you are actively working with such things. But make sure you're really comfortable and cozy, and that you set yourself up for ultimate relaxation. And this should feel good, it shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like this is time for you to just luxuriate in relaxing and being cozy and just having an opportunity to drop in, feel what you're feeling, get into the physical body. Notice the sensations are there. Notice the communication that's coming through, while also clearing the mind of what's ready to be recycled, what is taking up too much space, so you can kind of seed a new dream, a new vision to carry you forward in the new year. And before we get started, I just thought I would like to bring in some selenite here. Selenite is a very soft, silky energy. I've talked about selenite before as being excellent for just clearing the energy body. And so with your permission, of course, I'd like to first begin with a little Reiki just to clear out the energy from the old karmic cycle. Now, you're welcome to just go ahead and continue to watch this video and listen until we get to the portion of guiding through the Yoga Nidra, if you like. If you're not interested in receiving the Reiki, this is all according to your free will. So if you would like to receive now, just go ahead and say yes, and I'm going to continue to talk about this a little bit. And for those of you who do not wish to receive the Reiki, just simply say no thank you, and you can just receive the information that comes through, okay? But let me go ahead and just call in this Reiki now for those that are ready to receive it. I'm just going to amplify your personal life force energy. Just really want to give you like a double dose of that action there. I know that 2023 was a year that really tapped people's reserves in many ways. So just filling the tank with that beautiful, bold, bountiful, universal life force energy. Some know it as ki, but that's what we work with when we're working with Reiki. It's the energy that's always accessible to all of us at any time, any place. Bringing in some energy here that actually extends this universal life force energy back to the past. Infusing it in your present moment, projecting it into the future. It's the beauty of working with Reiki is it's timeless, extending this alignment, this healing, this renewal energy in all directions of time and space on all levels of reality, surreality, on all planes of existence. And whenever you receive this, even if it is well beyond 2023, the healing that takes place here, the alignment that takes place here is timeless. And if you do come to this down the road, maybe 2023 holds some kind of piece of information for you, some kind of guidance, some kind of seed that doesn't quite crack through the hole, you know, and promote that growth until now, the moment that you're finding it. So just trust the timing of what comes through. Also extending some emotional healing your way into healing emotional situations or situations where you may be holding on to old heaviness or in some cases trauma, just to soften those sharp edges so you can hold space for the pain in a loving, compassionate way that doesn't have to hurt further but actually provides release. And then just calling in some protection for you. And I want you to just take a moment and just think over the past year and all the cycles that you are closing out now. I'm just going to clear out the energy body a little bit. working to just kind of open up the energy field so it's not so contracted. Sometimes when we've been through a lot of challenges, or we have a lot of anxiety or worry about the future, it can constrict us in more ways than just physically. The body does have a tendency to hold tension when we're in that space. But this is also a piece of the way it can create blockages in our energy that actually shuts us down to opportunities to move out of that contraction and into a place of beauty and openness and receiving and flow. So sometimes when it feels like there's a lot of obstacles on your path, where you feel very stuck or confused and you can't make up your mind, it's actually just this piece of you're still in this contracted space of what you've been through, and the energy is just in this holding pattern. And so sometimes you just need to let the energy just get some breathing room. Let's just take a deep breath in, just make some space. Maybe exhale through the mouth, just let it out with a little sigh. As you think of all of those old things that are still kind of in your space, allow me to just sort of soften their sharp edges, just like a jagged stone when it gets tumbled in the water. It becomes soft and smooth, you know. Maybe just envision that, just water pouring over those rough, jagged thoughts and smoothing their edges. And I'm just going to reach in and I'm going to take those worries, those things that are keeping you in a stuck place in your consciousness, and I'm just going to pull those things out of your energy body and release them to that water element, releasing them to the west, to the ocean, where they can be purified in that salty water. These feel connected. Take a deep breath in and release. So just coming to this place of acceptance. And just giving it a little breathing room. Just grounding out the energy from the top of your crown, all the way down, bottom of your feet, just brushing down your energy body all the way down, taking all that heavy energy and grounding it out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and get yourself cozy. Okay. We're just going to clear away energy from the old cycle. Working with a fresh, clean slate here. As you get settled into your little nest, get yourself all snuggly and cuddly and warm. And make sure you really, just do a little scan from the top of your head all the way down your body, just sensing anywhere that you might need to adjust yourself so you can have maximum comfort. Maybe that means putting some pillows underneath your knees, or getting yourself a little heavier weight of a blanket if you're feeling a little cold. Just make these adjustments now, because as we prepare to settle into Yoga Nidra, you'll be very still. You're going to sink in really deeply into the physical experience. And this will actually take you out of your head and help drop you into your intuitive body, your instinctual body. Okay. So just take a moment now that you've gotten yourself kind of comfortable. And I want you to really engage your senses and begin first with just allowing yourself to look around the space that you're in. Just notice the details of the environment you're in. Listen to the sounds. Inhale and notice the scent that's lingering in the air around you. Notice one more time, in case you need to make any adjustments. How is your body feeling laying in the position you're in? And you should lay on your back, okay? So your back is nice and straight because it's being supported by the surface beneath you, and that way you don't have to focus so much on holding your body into a position. You can just give yourself over to the surface you're laying upon and feel held in that way. That ability to just really be able to let go is a very important part of this practice. And go ahead and close your eyes and just take a moment to notice how you feel internally. Just cue in for a moment to your energy. And just get kind of like a little superficial view, a little superficial read of the room. Are you feeling tired? Or you feeling frustrated? Or are you feeling sad? Just notice what first comes up for you when you drop in this way. You don't have to make it be anything in particular, and have no judgment. Whatever comes up for you, even if it's something maybe you'd rather not look at or you'd rather not feel, just let this be a space of total comfort for you for whatever needs to come forward. Now you're just going to take a few nice, deep, internal breaths as you have all this focus on your internal landscape, okay? With that eyes just gently resting, closed, and just feel the weight of the eyeballs just kind of like just sink into their sockets now, and just feel the way that feels to allow them to become heavy and just to sink back. And take a nice deep breath all the way down to your lower belly, and allow your lower belly to rise like a wave, and then just allow that wave to recede all the way out, exhaling in whatever way feels good to you. And again, inhale all the way down to the lower belly. Let your belly expand and fill with air, bringing it up to the ribs. Allow your rib cage to slightly expand out toward the sides, and exhale, just following that wave of prana all the way out, just releasing the energy. And again, breathe all the way in, down to the lower belly, filling the belly with air, expanding the ribs, and bring that air up to the chest, up to the heart center, and just feel the heart open up as the shoulders just softly roll back, and open the chest, and exhale all the way out. And now just let your breathing just fall in a natural flow for you. Don't focus on it too much. Just let your breath just simply be. And now that you have this internal focus and you've rested into your body, I want you to think of one word that can serve as a focal point of ideally what you would like to be feeling right now. So for example, let's say you dropped in and you felt tense. So your word may be relaxation, because this is what you would prefer to be experiencing in your body right now. This is the state you would like to move into. So wherever you were when you touched base, I want you to consider what would enhance the experience, the internal experience of being in your body. What is one word that would capture your preferred state that you would like to move into? And once you have that one word, just keep repeating that one word to yourself as you inhale and exhale, and start to scan from the very top of your head, your crown, slowly down your body while repeating this word like a mantra, down over your forehead, over the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the ears, the lips, the throat, the shoulders, down the arms, in between the shoulder blades, down through the chest, the upper back, all the way down the torso, front and back, all the way down through the hips, the pelvis, your glutes all the way down your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes. And now just notice for just a moment as you just lay here breathing, relaxing, not having to do anything, nothing but listen and receive whatever communication wants to come in from your senses. Notice the totality of your body as a whole, and notice the quality of energy that's there now. Now I want you to think of an affirmation. We call this the sankalpa, and it's an intention. You could say it's a resolution, since we are working with that New Year energy. And let this be your vision that you wish to hold, embody, carry forward with you in your earth walk as you move forward this year. What are you stepping into? What does it look like? What would it feel like? What is your desire? What is it that you're wanting to achieve? And you can come back to this practice again and again, and each time you can have a different sankalpa. But let's just begin with sort of an overarching theme, intention of what you wish to call in for yourself. That which aligns you with your destiny, your North Node. What is that thing that is calling you forward right now, but maybe you're not quite sure how to bring it into being, or maybe you've lacked the confidence to step into that, or you have some fears or reservations or old BS, old ideas, old belief systems around whether or not this is possible for you. Let's just take a deep breath in and let all that go. And let's just enter the realm of possibility where all things are possible. Because they truly are. And capture this intention in one simple statement. And it's something that should be stated in the present tense, such as, I am exercising every day and I feel so strong and vibrant and healthy in my body. Okay, just as an example. It can be any goal, any desire, anything that you really want to nurture and see growth in this year. And when you have your phrase, say it to yourself 3 times. We're now going to enter a process of what's known as a rotation of consciousness, where we just bring the attention to different parts of the body. And I'm going to lead you through this sequence, and all you have to do is simply bring your awareness to the parts of the body that I call out, and I may bring in additional directive to help guide the experience, and you'll just simply focus your attention in such a way, and from there we'll flow into the next layer of this experience. So I want you to start first noticing your right hand, placing your attention on your pinky finger from tip to first knuckle to base, to the ring finger from tip to first knuckle to base, to the middle finger from tip to first knuckle to base, to the pointer finger from tip to first knuckle to base, to the thumb tip, knuckle and base, to the back of the hand, to the palm of the hand, up the right forearm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder, the right side of the collarbone. Focus now on the left hand, the pinky finger, the tip of the pinky finger, first knuckle, base, tip of the ring finger, first knuckle, base, tip of the middle finger, first knuckle, base, tip of the pointer finger, first knuckle, base, tip of the thumb, knuckle, base, back of the hand, front of the palm, up the forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left shoulder, left side of the clavicle meeting in the middle. Now top of the head. Feel the top of the head soften. Back of the head, feel the scalp soften. Forehead, feel the center of the forehead relax as the sides of the forehead soften. In between the eyebrows, softening all the way across the eyebrows. The eyes sinking deeper into their sockets. Softening at the temples, temples sliding back. Bridge of the nose softening. Softening across the cheeks soften and fall back. Softening the lips. The jaw. Noticing the inside of the mouth softening, the base of the mouth, softening the tongue, softening the gums, noticing the teeth, softening the roof of the mouth. And envision with the softening of the roof of the mouth, this energy extends back and softens the ears relax. Down the sides of the neck, the back of the neck, the throat. Envision the throat just softening, dropping down into the chest. Feel the heart soften, softening open, down into the solar plexus, right at the place on the front of the body where the rib cage meets, and softening. You just feel those ribs, every little space in between, every rib softening. Softening into the center of the navel, belly, softening. Now in between the shoulder blades, softening. You feel them spreading open like wings. Down the back body, the back of the ribs softening, relaxing. Down to the lower back, the sacrum, the tailbone softening. The glutes softening, just relaxing, sinking deeper, giving over more to the surface beneath you. Noticing the sides of the hips and softening again, this opening, breathing into the pelvis and allowing the pelvis to just relax open. And now noticing the right thigh, front of the thigh, outside of the thigh, back of the thigh, inner thigh, right knee, front of the knee, back of the knee, down the right shin, wrapping around to the side of the calf, the back of the calf, all around the right ankle, down the top of the right foot, down around the heel, bottom of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, down the left thigh, top of the thigh, outer thigh, back of the thigh, inner thigh, left knee, front of the knee, back of the knee, down that left shin, side of the calf, back of the calf, around that left ankle, top of the left foot, wrapping around the heel of the left foot, bottom of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Now, expand your focus and just feel your body as one great sensation, not cueing in to any particular part, but just experiencing your body as a whole organism. And allow your consciousness to just rest in this energy. As you start to breathe in for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just feel. Allow yourself to just feel. Notice the sensations. No need to label anything you're experiencing. This is just simply holding space, noticing. Anything can come through in this space. You may receive guidance. You may have a sudden illumination. You may just notice a quality of energy. And this quality, this essence that you're tuning into, this is the ground of your being. And so at this point, I would like you to recall your sankalpa, that intention for what you're wanting to step into this year. And once again, repeat your sankalpa, your affirmation 3 times, activating it and planting it like a seed in the ground of your being. And see it resting in the center of you. And as it rests there, a light, golden light, builds around it. And with every breath in, this light expands like a sun, and see its golden rays surrounding your entire center and radiating out, filling every cell of your body with this golden, luminous, radiant light. Notice the brilliance of its golden hue and feel the warmth of this energy expanding, and as it expands to fill your entire body, and then even moving beyond your physical body to surround you like a brilliant sun, with you in the center of it, holding you within its warmth. Allow this sun to grow as large as you need it to be, to create this space for life to pour into you, for life to radiate through you, for this seed that you have planted to be given all of the light-giving nourishment it needs to provide the growth that you wish to manifest for yourself. And just allow yourself to just drink in the warmth of this light, the brilliance of this light, and see it radiating out from you like an energy field. You don't just put this light out into the world, but it also resonates with all that will support the growth of your intention. And it has this beautiful, potent magnetic pull. And trust that this frequency of energy that you're creating around yourself, this force field of energy you're creating around yourself, is now magnetizing everything you need to support the growth of this seed you have planted for this year. And now notice the way your body is resting on the surface beneath you. And notice the temperature of your skin. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers, your toes a bit if you're going to come out of this. And if you're going to just let yourself just surrender and give yourself over to sleep, I wish you restful dreams filled with inspiration to support the growth of your vision this year. But if you're going to re-emerge from this after wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe just move the body just very gently, just a little bit, just get a little movement going in the body. Maybe roll the head from side to side and flutter the eyes open. Look at the room. Take in the sights around you. And see how now you have a whole new view. Blessings on the journey ahead.